This is Goodbye World. Um, if you're unfamiliar with this game, this is a game that uh, has a big mental health message, and there's a focus on like depression, anxiety, obsession, and things of that nature. And it's one of those that I would actually set up as as a good game to play as far as like mental health stuff is concerned. So hopefully you can all hear me well. Yeah, I'm louder than the game, so hopefully the sound, everything is good. Let's jump into Goodbye World. Okay. What's fun is, oh, okay, I had to press Z. I had to figure out what button I needed to pick something. So, has anyone ever seen or heard of this game before? Some fools in the world hide how they truly feel. I'm not doing a female voice right now. I'm just not good with it. They think if they tell the truth, people would think they're lame. Or maybe think they're crazy. And they can't stand that. So they lie. But because they're not very smart, they let the truth slip in places people would notice. That, to me, is one of the lamest things anyone could do. Yeah! I like the music in this as well. Um, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to grade Torero, but this will be a little bit different. And I'm just trying to make sure we've got the proper stuff on screen. Yes, we do, so we're good to go there. March 2017, 4 years ago. Both me and Connie Chan. We're still studying in college. Ah, yes. The Game Boy. Blocks. So, in between every scene, and I think there's like 13 scenes, 14 scenes, something like that, 13 scenes maybe. You've got like this game where you can break a block, set a block, and this is. There'll be more about what this means here in a minute. Um, and you'll understand why there's kind of this focus on the game stuff. Let's go. Uh, how do I set blocks? X. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the fact that the Game Boy is used as a narrative plot point makes for it being interesting. And the fact that this kind of focuses on, like, game development, to me was always kind of interesting. And that's how they chose to tell that story through the narrative of game development. And to be honest with you, the game itself, Blocks, isn't that bad of an idea for a game. It kind of works, you know? And it does seem like something that would have been played on the Game Boy back then. Hey, Connie, can't you talk it out? Talk? I just want to make a game I can be happy with. And I know I can't do it with her. So talking it out would be pointless. I'll have you know, the entire point of this assignment is to learn how to work as a team. We'll work towards the contest, but winning it isn't the objective. Yeah, I warned you. I tried to warn you because I didn't know if I was supposed to scream there because the mic popped up. I don't know. Work well towards the contest, but winning isn't the objective. Right? I know that. But still, I don't want to enter the contest with a mediocre product. Didn't hear you for a pitch of the noise, but I heard that. Sorry. But, excuse me. I came to hand in my assignment. I'm a little busy now. Can't you wait a moment? Oh, okay. Sorry. So far, we've played a game with bunnies, a murderous TikToker, and now we're going to have a mental health message. Anyway, there's bound to be a problem whenever you work in a team. Can't you solve the issue with the discussion? Fine. These so-called pixel art graphics are just normal illustrations shrunk in size, right? I don't even see any effort made to clean the lines. So can you redo it and draw it in the style I requested? You're a programmer. What would you know about art? See? It's impossible. Does it really have to be in pixel art? Yes. Sorry, mind if I interject? Hi, I'm going to mispronounce all of these names. I'm Kamade. I'm in arts and design. I don't think we've talked before being in different courses. You're Kani-san, right? In programming and development. Well, yes. You're looking for someone that can create a pixel art, right? Well, yeah. So how about leaving that to me? Leave it to me. Professor, would it be alright if I switch places with the other artists for this assignment? If both parties are agreeable, I don't see why not. I'm in agreement. I can't stand working with another second with a selfish jerk like Connie. I actually wanted to try my hand in pixel art, but my team was against it because the style is too old. Connie, what do you think? Can you really do it? I'm pretty certain I can. Oh. The assignment I was about to hand in should have a sample of my work in dot style. You can see and decide for yourself if I have the skills you're looking for. And that's how we started making games together. All right. April 2021. After we graduated from school, we never got a full-time job. We decided we'd make a living by making games together. But reality was harsh. Instead of spending time making games, most of our time was spent working part-time jobs. Nothing bad. I understand. Go ahead and I'll check it out here shortly. Okay? Game time. Do 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 do. I love the sea. The salty air stings. Sand blocks can't be set even if you break them. I'll break them anyway. They will also fall without support. Oop! Yeah! Crush his head! Squeeze him like a bug. Oh, I gotta go this way. Crush him! Crush him! Eh. Alright, and we're done with this. I do remember some of these stages get extremely hard later on, like, annoyingly hard. And that frustrated me a lot back then. Hey. Oh, hi, boss. How's it going? What are you doing? What? You're playing a video game. Yeah, you're supposed to be working. You idiot. Do your work! Huff, huff, puff, puff, huff. I thought something was off about you even during the interview, but I didn't think you'd be this useless. Sorry. What is the matter with you? Well, you said I could take it easy when there are no customers around. So I thought maybe I could game just a little. Stop making excuses. Yes, he is coming close to having a heart attack, folks. Blood pressure skyrocketing. Oh, noes. Jeez. I don't care if you're a game creator or whatever. Get some common sense, won't you? Do you know what people like you are called in this world? I don't know. A social misfit, that's what. Good night. I feel sick. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Oh, that's right. Think of the cat. So she has anxiety. Like bad anxiety. Evidently. Meow. I need to think of the cat. I need to think of the cat. Let's see, is this it? No, wait, it's something different. That's an actual, I think you gotta pay for. Never mind. Yeah, here, we'll do this. Milk bottles. Yeah, you think of the cat. Here we go. Okay, I've got to fix that. Where it's not like You redeemed honk. Hold on. I got to get that fixed later. Apparently, that's not what I wanted. Where everything pops up. You redeemed this. I've got to calm down. Hey, it's me, the cat. Your games aren't selling, and you're short on cash. Have you ever thought about selling a kidney? That's why you're working here, right? Did you ever consider your games don't sell because they're made by a loser like you? Are you listening? I've had enough. That's my line. Just fire me and stop shouting. Connie-chan not being able to stick to one job was one of the reasons why it was a struggle to make a living. So you've got someone with that high anxiety that, you know, she was in the middle of a panic attack and was trying to calm down. Her boss, you know, understandably, I won't say understandably, but her boss not being understanding, you know. Plus, she's also focused on that idea of the game. You gotta have that perfect game. Gotta make something that'll sell. And this really does point out the struggles that a lot of indie developers face. Is that, is your game going to be noticed? Is it not going to be noticed? You know, is it going to be a big hit? You know, there's a lot of that fear that sometimes comes when you're making a video game and you don't have like the backing of a big AAA studio. You know, what's going to happen? Later that day, every time we made a game, Connie-chan lost more confidence. The reason was simple. Our games wouldn't sell. Of course it hurt. Sega! Alright, let's do the next stage. That's fine. It'll be alright. Caves are dark. Ooh! Wait, that won't work. Alright. I'll check out the message in just a moment. Woo! Alright, let that do his thing. Can I just jump over the not Goomba? I can. Look carefully before you make a move. Okay, the key is up there, so I need to come back over this way. And what I need to do is put one right here. Put one right here. Grab the key. Take those just in case I need them. And a good thing too, because I did need them. I got these guys. Yay! Alright, let me check this out real quick. I messaged you back, Claire. Oh, hey, Connie-chan, why are you here? Because I lost my job. Welcome home. Thought you'd work today. Well... okay, well, I mean, that worked, I guess. I quit. It wasn't for me. Again? Like I told you, it's not for me. A 9-to-5 job? Socializing? I'm born to make games, baby! You do realize we're in a tight situation, right? I know. I'll find another job soon. Anyway, I read your script. How was it? A story about saving a princess from a demon lord. Right? It's a classic storyline. Nowadays, who'd want to save a princess from a demon lord? It's a good question. Then what do you suggest? For example, having the protagonist die halfway unexpectedly, or having a plot twist somewhere, or using metafictional ideas. We need to get people. We need something like that to get people talking about it. To get people talking, huh? Also, I need to discuss the fact that the gameplay is secondary to the plot. Connie-chan, but that was your idea. You said you wanted to make a game centered around the storyline. Yeah, I did. But what is the meaning of continuing this way? Making an old school game with a predictable ending. Wouldn't we be creating a game that isn't worth making? Let me guess. You're suggesting we start over again. Dun dun. Drawing attention, having meaning, whether it's worth it or not. I don't think any of that mattered to you when you created games in the past. Well, but of course. It's kind of one of those rubber meets the road moments. Now it's work, it's different. We have to actually pay the bills. After we started making games professionally, Connie-chan began to change. There's a Connie-chan or Connie-chan. Four. April 2017, about a month after we met. I remember asking Connie-chan a question. It was also the same time I started calling Connie, Connie-chan. Alright, next level. Careful of the lava. Watch your step. Oh, am I just gonna die here? No. My question is, why didn't the Goomba die? Oh! Whoops. I do like the fact that there's, like, music in the background. Like, you can hear some type of music playing kind of in the background of this. I kind of like that. I think it's an interesting thing that you can hear. Kind of like the background noise that you would hear as you're playing a handheld game like this. Almost didn't make that. Oh, yeah. And I also like the music to this little game that we're playing. It's neat to me. I am going to try to rush back and grab one of these blocks. No! I got one life left. One life left to live. Come on, let's beat this game. Alright. Drop down and boop, boop. Yeah, speed run! Okay, so I need to drop the blocks on top of the little spikes that are there because I think that's the way that this will best work out for me. Do this, and yeah! Woo! See. I'm not gonna lie, the music right now kind of reminds me of Punch-Out. I don't know why, but there are certain parts of it I hear and I go, that sounds like, oh. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. Yeah, made it through. Connie-chan, can I ask why you make games? I feel like the stages of this game are also representative, I think, of like Connie-chan's frame of mind. Because as you notice, the game gets a lot more difficult as you're going through it. I'm chilling down here to watch the craziness. We don't really have craziness with this one. You missed the craziness. This is more like calm and, you know, mental health discussions and things of that nature. I haven't done that in a while. But I feel like the games are representative of her mental health at the moment because as Connie-chan gets further and further and further into her depression, the stages of this get harder and harder. So I do think there is kind of a representation here where the game and her mental health come into play. So, you know, this is going to be one where maybe we end up in more of a discussion. And like I said, that's what I think, because as she gets further into things and she starts to decline mentally, things get harder. Connie-chan? Having a nickname would bring us closer, don't you think? You can call me Kuma-chan too. No thanks. Oh, okay. Here's your order. Coffee? That's me. And can someone tell me what a wiener melange is? A wiener melange? I'm fairly certain. Is that? What in the world is that? Hold on. No, I don't need Google support. What in the world is a whatever this is? It's a coffee drink that's especially of Vienna, Austria. It's a small espresso served in a large cup topped with a creamy steamed milk and milk foam. And so, smooth flavor that's less intense than other coffees with notes of chocolate, hazelnut, and nougat. You have my attention now. I thought the game was already Goodbye World. I don't have an answer for that, but I am alarmed. Okay, so I'm fairly certain I have mispronounced that. We're just going to call it a Viennese meringue. Okay? It's like, it's very similar to cappuccino from what I'm seeing. Please change the name. Uh, all right. So, the stream title has been changed. All right. Yeah, Wiener. Yes. Moving forward. Please enjoy. But this is one of the things that I've decided I am going to do is I want to try to play at times more games like this as well. Why do you make games? So we can have kind of discussions about this, but also because of the fact that I would really like to get more, I don't want to say involved, you know, but I want to do more kind of, I want to be able to do more look and discussion into some of this stuff. So, you know, why? Well, so I could get a job in the industry, I guess. Well, I mean, that's fair. You know, a lot of people will do that. That's why you want to do well in the contest. That's right. Okay. What's that face? Nothing. You have something to say? Say it. Don't be a coward. I just thought, if you're really doing it for a job, wouldn't you make a game more suited to the current trends? Hmm. Then let me ask, why do you draw? Notice we're just ignoring that question completely and jumping into, you know, changing the subject. I draw because whenever I can create a feeling in something, may it be surprise or excitement, even when I see that shift in emotion, that's when I feel truly alive. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And it just happens the way I can do that is staring at the camera is by drawing. Your coffee is going to get cold. I prefer it that way. Oh, cold. All right, time out. Real quick, question for the audience. Claire said I had to join or I was going to be hurt. Yes. Thank you. You're our friend. This is a friendship that will never end. Welcome, Colo, to our stream today. We normally play random games, but today we're actually playing a game that focuses on mental health issues called uh, Goodbye World. And so, what I wanted to do real quick, you joined in at the right time. I have a question for chat as we continue through this game. What type of coffee do you prefer? Hot coffee or cold coffee? Now, I'm not asking whether you like it flavored or anything of that nature, or if you like, as Dennis Leary called it, coffee flavored coffee. I'm asking the question, do you prefer it hot or cold? And as you guys get into the discussion, I'm going to fill in the blanks with it as well. And by the way, if it makes you feel any better, Colo, I'm afraid of Claire as well. So don't worry about it. I understand. Uh, the more we got to know each other, the better our game got. Hot coffee for the win, all right? Everything was so fun at this time. But I haven't done anything. Yes. I guess I was being optimistic. Yet. That's the thing. Yet. I thought overcoming these tough times would add to our personal growth. Well, not always. So I thought I'd continue to support Connie-chan on this endeavor. But I was wrong. Dun dun dun. Sorry. I promise I took my meds today. For a very long time. Hadn't seen Connie-chan enjoy making games for the bottom of her heart. She's very mean to me. She hogs the bed. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to get to the coffee thing, and then I'm going to talk about bed hogs in just a minute. So, I drink hot coffee, and I'll explain why. Hadn't seen Connie-chan enjoy making games for the bottom of her heart. There's so much reading to this that I just have to stop and talk. The reason I don't like cold drinks, especially cold coffee, is because when coffee gets cold, to me it has more of a bitter taste to it. And I know I could get rid of that with like a pinch of salt. That's something my grandmother taught me. Is like just a small pinch of salt in a cup of coffee will help get rid of the bitterness that's in it. But I prefer hot coffee. I don't know why. To me it just has a better flavor. It's not as bitter. And as far as other drinks are concerned, cola drinks, and that's fair. That's fair. I can even taste the bitterness in like iced coffees where you've got like caramel and other things in it. I can't explain it, but I can still taste that hint of bitterness in it. I can't deal with it personally. It's gonna take more than just a sprinkle of salt to cure that one, and considering the fact that she's going to be salty already by the end of this discussion, I'm going to just stop there. That's why I love Nestle Crunch. Alright, we got the game, so I can discuss the whole bed hog thing. So, you know, there are two things that I have learned lately, and that is the fact that my dog is a little bed hog. In the middle of the night, our dog Piper will... How am I going to make it over that? I feel like that's an impossible jump. Hey! Oh crap! Oh crud. Nuts. We got this. We got this. No, we don't. So, my dog loves to sleep with my wife and I. Say the word Mr. Streamer Man, and I'll throw Claire. Okay. So our dog, and like if you've never seen pictures of Piper, Come on, get to the very edge and jump. We need that one extra. I need that one extra, man. Oh, wait. Okay. I got it. So, if you've never seen pictures of Piper before, Piper is a 45-pound bird dog. And yes, she sleeps in bed with us. Yes, Piper is very much adorable. But, like, the thing about Piper is that I wake up in the middle of the night, and that dog will be trying to force me off the... Not necessarily force me off the bed, but she'll just... Oh! How do I do this? Yes, the Piper emote. Is this impossible? I feel like this is impossible. I didn't mean to do that. Because I can't jump high enough. And I can't do that. I feel like this is one of those stages that maybe I'm looking at it wrong. And it doesn't matter if I finish these or not, but I've always wanted to try to make it through these, and I've not been able to do that. But I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and Piper will be pressed hard up against my body. Which, she's also a rescue dog, so there is that. I can't get up there. Alright. I'm just going to assume that I can't make that stage. And she'll have it where I'm on my side at the very, very edge of the bed, pressed up against me. And, I've got to, like, kind of get up out of bed, because if I don't, I'm going to roll forward, and my head is going to bounce off the nightstand, which is bad. And when I do go to move her, she rolls over to her... Yes, she does. She rolls over to her back to expose the belly like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. Is it fun? You mean this game? Even last night, I ended up falling asleep on the couch, and when I woke up, I was on my side, and she was curled up, like my legs were slightly crooked. She was curled up in the crook of my legs. Like, and I've read why dogs do that. It's just meh. I think this is where she is in some of the depths of despair at the moment. Connie is, I think. But you play it all the time. Yeah. But it's just meh. It's a, part of it is like the feeling of safety and security. Where she wants to feel that she is safe. Let me... Let me, real quick, we're gonna pull up a picture of the puppers. A picture of the puppers. Yes, we're gonna put this picture on stream. Save image. Actually, I can do this differently. Yeah, I don't want to save the image. We're gonna copy link. And here's what I'm gonna do. Pull this up. And we'll just throw this. PC Gaming. Browser. Properties. Oh wait, that's Streamlabs. I don't want to do that. Okay. Properties. AV. Okay. Here's an unflattering picture of Piper. That I'll keep on stream. We'll just pretend it's like my camera. I used to think that it was fun. But from a game creator's perspective, it's just meh. I see. The interface isn't well done. It's hard to understand. Even the level designs are whack. Oh, she's just a big snuggle bug. Big snuggle bug. I took Well, you'd know about that. Know all about that. Yes, she is. She is the only one in our household that doesn't have major worries. I wanted to tell you I've decided. Decided what? Decided to get a full time job, I guess. Oh, okay. I'm getting a full time job. What? Why so suddenly? It wasn't sudden. I got an offer from my boss a long time back. He's wanted to hire me full time for a while. Till now, I've been turning him down. Dun dun. Are you okay with the fact you won't be able to make games anymore? Well, I mean, if I'm making money, I probably won't mind that much. Do you remember the promise we made? What promise? I guess you don't. Tell us the promise. You know, in my job at the cafe, they let me illustrate the menu and create boards for special deals. Yes? And the customers that come by tell me my designs are cool or my pictures are pretty. They just look genuinely pleased with my work. Uh-oh. And that's enough for me. And I think that should be at times. I'm not going to say that we shouldn't be wanting more, but, sometimes we need to be happy with some of the simpler things. And that's kind of the difference between these two characters. As far as Connie is very much a perfectionist, striving for the best, and her anxiety, that just increases her anxiety. And Akuma is just very much satisfied. She realizes the fact it's not necessarily what she's wanted, but she's choosing to be happy even in the situation that she's, currently in. It's not the best thing, but it's, I guess for lack of better wording, she's kind of rolling with the punches, so to speak, and she's finding her purpose as being, um, just allowing that purpose to be that her work is able to um, influence her customers and others. Yeah, we have to make the best of the small good stuff we have. I mean, we may not always have what we want, like sometimes we might want to, just as an example, might want to stream for like hundreds of people. But even if we have a small base of people that we have that, care about each other, that are, that should be kind of happy to us. Um, and that doesn't mean that we shouldn't want to get better and, want, you know, improvement. But it's just kind of being careful about being so focused on what's not right, on what's wrong, that you miss out on the things that are right. And I think sometimes we can fall into that habit, myself very much included. Quality over quantity. I like that. That's a good way of putting it. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to just do the final snooze on this. We'll have to deal with it again soon in 5 minutes, but we, have to just do ads. But you know, I'll go now. There are a lot of things that Oh well. Hey, Connie Chan. Yes. Can I ask why you can make games now? No. Thanks for everything. It was fun. And like the fact that the way I've been going through this, it's gonna take us more time than what it would normally take us, because it normally takes around 2.5 hours, or 2 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes, give or take, to play through this. If you're not reading, or if you are reading like I am. Oh! She smashed her Game Boy. Oh, it's time for the cat. I hear a cat. Time for the honk cat. Level 6. While I am at it, where is the... Oh well. I wonder when it was that I started to believe in myself too much. I never fit in anywhere. Can't even hold a proper conversation. When did it happen that someone like me started to believe I could make something that would bring praise? When did I start dreaming? Creating these conceited delusions. The real me is someone that can't even deal with how my best friend feels. I'm so selfish. Cracked Game Boy time! Two. Ah! That was just bad platforming. Ah! You, Goomba! Why must you haunt me? I mean, I can easily get past you, so that's actually a good thing. Alright. Okay, I gotta be careful about how I do this, because I don't want to... Alright, not necessarily easy peasy, but we're getting through here. Oh! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, maybe. Oh! I messed up. Alright, I know what I did wrong. I jumped too early. It'll be alright. And again, thankfully the game doesn't, like, just stop because you make a mistake like that. So that's a good thing. Alright, before I do anything else, this is all I need to do. Let me see. Ah! Oh well. Be alright, I guess. Ad starts in 17 seconds. We'll take a pause in the... No, actually, I got more snoozes, so... I'll snooze it one more time. Are you alright? Well, yes, I'm fine. Yeah, so we're going back to the past. It happens sometimes. Okay. Hey, Connie-chan. What makes you feel safe and happy? Do I have to answer that question now? Just tell me. It can be anything. Something that makes me feel happy. I guess, cats? Maybe? That's so unexpected! I imagine you dislike animals. Got a problem? Did you ask just to make fun of me? Oh no, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to share something I do all the time. Whenever I'm nervous or under stress, I think about things I like. Give it a try, Connie-chan. It might make you feel better. Maybe I will. And that explains why she was thinking of the cat earlier. Will the representative please step on stage? That's you! I know. Cats. Think about cats. Alright. Hey. What? Thanks. Oh yeah. Time for cat discussion. I love the music in this game. The music in this game is so good to me. At the Intercollegiate Game Contest held nationwide for students, we won first prize. Yeah. It was completely unexpected. Because I was simply making something I wanted to make. What am I doing now? Alright, where are we now? We're about halfway through this. That's not a warning or anything, I'm just letting everyone know. After that, I continued making games alone. Something designed for hype. Having reason behind creation. I tried not to think about any of that. And then, I finally made one game. Back to this. Oh man. If I remember correctly, I had such a hard time with this one. Go this way, and I think now we go in this direction. Or not. But I can't get up there that way, so that's... I have to go this way, so how does this work? Oh, we're stuck. Let me try this. Come on, I can do this. Oh, come on, I can do this. I can do this. Ugh! I can't do this. It's impossible. Okay. Maybe. Maybe nothing. Let me just try that again from the beginning. Nope. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Hi! It's me, Logic. Video game Logic. Yeah! All right, we're making progress. Oh. Where's the key at? Don't tell me I gotta go all the way back to the beginning now. That I've got all of these? I bet you, I guarantee you that's exactly what I'm doing now, is I'm going back, I'm grabbing these things, which, it's an interesting concept for a stage, if I'm being completely honest. Because I'm assuming the key is over here somewhere. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Again, interesting concept. I like this stage. I like the design of it. And I think this may be representing the fact that Connie-chan is feeling encouraged. And this is helping to boost her confidence. You know, times are good, I guess is lack of better wording. And so because of that, that's helping her out a whole lot. Oops. Okay. Wrong button. Alright, so I can't jump and do that. Well, it's certainly playable. Thank you. So, what do you think? You're asking if we'd publish this, right? Well, the answer is no. I like the subtle details like she'll shift in her seat and things of that nature. Why? You brought in a really old console. You know we don't publish for this, right? And the funny thing is, I understand the point that he's making, but there are a lot of retro games that are actually being made and released for old consoles. Like, there are games that were made within the past 2-3 years that you can literally play on a Nintendo Entertainment System. So, I mean, I get what this guy is saying. At the same time, I mean, I really think he missed the boat on this. I don't mean for it to be published specifically for that console. Really? What's the sales pitch? The Shift? It's made to run on retro consoles. See, again, that's pretty unique. It doesn't add much to the actual gameplay, does it? You're missing the boat, buddy. In fact, that would limit distribution. Again, you're thinking myopically, man. Because these same games that were released on, you know, where you can play them like on the Nintendo, you can also play them on Steam. So, I mean, if you don't have a Nintendo, you can literally play the game on Steam. That's a negative to me. It's called programming. Besides, if the customer were to choose, wouldn't they prefer to play one of the old masterpieces? Not necessarily. Would they choose to play a fake retro game made by an unknown creator? Considering that a lot of popular games right now are made in the retro style and you've never heard of the creators, yeah, a lot of people would. Sorry, I'm just griping about this guy. It happens surprisingly often that in pursuit of originality, creators lose perspective. Just what? Bottom line. I just wanted to make something I truly wanted to create. That would be totally fine if you were doing it as a hobby. Take a good look around you. This is an office. We're a company doing business. If you could make money by simply doing what you want, life would be so easy. That's true. To be honest, what caught my eye in your games wasn't the game itself. It was the pixel art Miss Kumade created. Now that that's gone, I don't see any value in the games you bring me. Ooh. Oh. You mentioned you two separated. We got an emotional support dog on stream now? Yes, yes. You just boop the snoot whenever you need to. You mentioned you two separated because of artistic differences? What are you, an indie band? Good grief. Are you sure Miss Kumade didn't leave? Because you started making games that won't sell? Kumade didn't! I like how she's calming down now. She was angry. Slow movements. Kumade didn't... what? Yeah, touch the plant. I thought you came here to talk. Kumade. Only Kumade saw value in the games I made. And I know why Kumade left. The real reason why. Number 8. Yeah, I think what happened by the plant touching, I think her anxiety just got the best of her. Is I think what happened. And I think she may have shut down a little bit. I could be wrong on that. And it wouldn't be the first time. But I'm kind of wondering if that might have been what occurred. We got the, that just seems like a trap, or something I'll come back for later. Yeah, I'm going to turn around and travel in that direction through, yeah, this is not going to be good. Best viewers on, I tell you what, how about we take your best viewers? I have the best viewers here already. Thank you. It's aggravating when it's bots. I always have the best viewers. Alright, so I've got to somehow dodge the bat and the spikes, which is going to be a joy. Alright, we're doing good so far. That was just a mistake on my end. I shouldn't have gone that way. I shouldn't have gone that way. Oh. Whoops. Hi, how are you today? How are you feeling this morning? Feel better. Yeah, Cosmoronic, I caught that as well. I thought it was kind of funny. It bugs me that these things exist. But you know. I feel better. I slept in a long time. Yeah. Oh. I'm about to die. I made a mistake. Yeah, I've got the little doggy's face up there. It's the emotional support dog. If you need to boot the snoot, you can. We got the prize because of you, Kumade. And I could be mispronouncing that. It could be Kumada. Because there's a wrestler that's Asuke. It's not Asuke, it's Asuka. It's female, so it could be Kumada. All the judges praised the visuals. They didn't really talk about the game itself. Are you being humble? You know I'm not the sort. Yeah, I do. Hey, do you know why I asked to do art for your game? Why? Because I was looking for someone that could draw pixel art, and you wanted to try your hand in it, right? I wouldn't have offered for that reason alone. I hadn't even talked to you before, after all. Then why? In my freshman year, I went to the exhibition held by Students in Programming. You know, the one for the end of the year projects? Must have been boring. All the games displayed were poor copies of hit games, and I was a bit disappointed. I bet. But then, there was this desk with a single console placed on it. Everyone was doing their best to promote what they made, calling out to people to come play, but nobody was at that desk, and it was apparent nobody was going to come. Yeah, just continue to build her up. Nobody took notice of that game, so I decided to give it a go. Really? The game felt so nostalgic. By the way, this is why I like playing random games, because it just looks like, if it looks like it'll be fun. It brought back memories of games I used to play as a kid. Knowing there was someone in school that could make something like that made me really happy. Happy, happy. Can you tell who I'm talking about? Connie-chan, your game really touched me. It was a coincidence we met at the teacher's room that day, but I'd been waiting for a chance to talk to you forever. I was going to say, let's make a game together. That's why. I don't want you to think you did nothing to deserve the prize. Thanks. Well, to be fair, I also thought it would be better if I did the graphics instead. Huh. Connie-chan, you know, you can afford to be more confident. So, there's a lot going on here as far as we're getting to know Connie-chan more and more. And we see the issue of why she's dealing with some of the mental health issues that she is likely dealing with. And her mental health, you know, lack of confidence, mental health. I think I won't get a full-time job after I graduate. I thought you said you were making games to get a proper job in the industry. Do you seriously think I can work in a corporate environment? Lately, I hear there are a lot of people that make games independently. I thought maybe I could give that a try. I was thinking. What were you thinking? It was fun working with you. So, if you're up for it, would you like to join me? I think I can make a good game with, if it's with you. Oh. Sure, let's do it. Yeah! So again, there are, oh, really? It sounds ambitious, but I love a challenge. Besides, making a game with you is fun for me too. Can you promise me one thing? It's all fun and games while we're students, but I bet things will be different once this becomes our job. After we turn professional, we might start feeling different about creating games. It might become stressful or even overwhelming. So, if we can't make games with the passion we feel now, let's not push it and quit. And that's why, Kamada, quit. Promise? I never forgot. That's why she left. It's just that if I said I remember the promise, I felt like I'd have to face the truth. The truth that now making games had become suffocating. And I was scared to admit it. That's why I pretended to forget. If I didn't lie to hide how I feel, maybe things would have been different now. Kumada might have never left, and maybe we would still be making games together. Maybe, if I'd just been honest. Do 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 do. Alright, more game time. Sounds like an alarm clock going off. And the first thing we're doing is playing a video game. Oh! Whoops. Can I jump? Yeah, I can jump too. Come on. Oh, okay, he just fell into that pit. That works. That works out great. That works a treat. Ah! But I get bats. I got a lot of bats I gotta... Good grief, how many bats are there? 4. Yeah, okay, I did that wrong, so we'll try it again. Ooh. We'll just do like that, and... Ah, we messed that up. Oh, noes. Oh, well. Time to wake up and whatever with the alarm. Hello, Connie-chan? Hi, Kumada. It's been a while. What's up? Well... Oh, it's a phone that was ringing. That's what it was, okay. I was wondering how you're doing. How are we doing? Oh, so you do care about me. Yeah. My training period ends this month. By the way, that's like white noise that's in the background. That's just not, you know, a black screen. After that, I work full-time with benefits. Don't I sound all grown up? Yeah, cool. So what are you up to, Connie-chan? Still making games? Yeah. Yeah. Right. So how is it going? Well... I did it. I made a game. I can understand that. I do like the fact that this isn't, this is presented with kind of a realistic slant attached to it. As far as, like, this is how we're going about the game design discussion. Because it is difficult. I took it to a publisher. That's great! Not really. It wasn't received well. Oh. Got told it isn't good enough. So, by the way, I want to say that Blocks game that's in here is actually a very neat idea for a video game, and it is very much something that I would play. You know, but then again, that's just kind of my personality. So, if you have the time, if you don't mind, can you come try to play the game I made? I'd appreciate some advice. Well, sorry, guess you're busy. Oh, that's not it. I was just wondering if I could give any helpful advice to you at all. You can. Because you've always been the only one to take my game seriously. Okay. So, what's the plan? What do you mean? When do we meet? Anytime's fine with me. Come at your convenience. Then, how about next Tuesday? Tuesday. 12th of July, right? Yeah. Okay. What time? Anytime. I'm always home. The afternoon? Sure. Oh! Wanna grab lunch together? If you want. Okay, great! We'll meet Tuesday afternoon, get lunch together, and after that I'll play your game. Does that sound good? Yeah. Anything else? No. Okay. We'll see you then. So she's deep in the depression right now. And we can kind of see that just by the way, the way she's acting, the visuals, very much discouraged. I wonder what Kamade will think of this game. Would she find it nostalgic again? Would it move her? I couldn't tell her over the phone. But I'm going to say it when she comes to visit. Maybe it's lame. But I'm going to ask if she'll make a game with me again. Alright. We're gonna go back in time. Not Nintendo. I still say this is a decent idea for a video game. Oh. And that I would gladly play this. Oh, that didn't work. And I just noticed the character actually looks like Connie-chan. As far as it has the little pom-poms on its head like she does. So this is very much I think a representation to an extent of her. Alright, that works. Whoa! I didn't know I could do that. Just straight up murder those guys with the blocks. Wish I had known about that sooner. Ah, I messed up. But that is a straight up representation of Connie, and I didn't realize it until just now. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, that makes this so much easier. Like, so much easier. I mean, the Goomba Murder Simulator is not quite what I thought it would be, but I'm with this. I support this type of game style. Okay, I should be able to jump the two. Yeah. Come out over this way. Come out over this way, and we. Ah! Oh. Accidentally jumped into that. Way too early. So we're back in time when they first moved into this apartment. Right, let's start. And they take part in the unmoving process, which we don't get to see. And the memories of them being back in school. So we're, sorry, mind if I interject? I don't know who this is. Oh, it was, Kamade again. So it's just that same thing all over again. Yeah, we've seen this. For someone that can create pixel art, right? I think this is going to just kind of automatically play for us. How about leaving that to me? Yeah. So, this is just kind of playing through the memories, kind of like when they first moved in together, stuff that we've already seen already, kind of going over. And a lot of it is focusing on Kumada. I said Kumade. I'm probably mispronouncing it all sorts of wrong. But the fact that there's the Wiener Melange. Uh, uh, Sorry, I can't get over the name of that drink. Um, Basically, the focus here is you notice the brightness that you're seeing here. A lot of that brightness is focused on Kumada. And how she's been kind of a pillar of support for Connie this entire time. And how she's been a positive force and influence on her friend. And, alright, I will continue to drink. I'm drinking bubbly sparkling water at the moment, blueberry pomegranate. But thank you for reminding me to continue drinking. So, the whole thing is kind of showing how Kumada has been this wonderful force in the life of Connie. An encouragement and support. From today onwards, this room is going to be our place. I'll talk more about sparkling water and my fixation on it now in a few moments, maybe. Yeah, we're in this together. Kuma. Like I love sparkling drinks. I've been drinking Liquid Death a lot. Liquid Death is such a nice drink, but they're kind of expensive. That and I'm afraid to travel with them because they honestly look like giant cans of beer. And so it makes me nervous traveling with Liquid Death. Um, because the cops here, it wouldn't shock me. All right. All right, that's bad start. All right. Yeah. No. I didn't. I didn't do well. When the day came, Kumada didn't come. Sorry, Connie-chan. One of the part-timers got sick today, and I've got to fill in the spot. Kumada had already found a new place to be, and I realized the days we'd spent together had already become the past. So, can I take a rain check? What I thought was the place I belonged to didn't exist anymore. Cat time! Ooh. I'm in agreement. I can't stand working another second with a selfish jerk like Connie. What caught my eye in your games wasn't the game itself, it was the pixel art Miss Kumada created. So she's going back over all of these negative statements that she's heard and building that in with the depression. I see a cat. I don't like this game. I don't see any value. So she's being reminded of all of these negative things and the fact that she's already in the depths of depression. You know, in my job at the cafe, they let me illustrate the menu and create boards for special deals. And that's enough for me. That's all I've got to say. And so, whereas the cat was supposed to be what she thinks about to help her through her anxiety, she's in such a state right now that even thinking of those things won't help her. And as you see, the door to her balcony is open. Number 12. No, we're going to snooze that. It's the last one. I kind of want the storyline to play through, and if we get an ad, I'm just going to pause it and, just wait like a minute and 30 seconds. Connie-chan, are you there? I'm coming in, okay? Hello? Hey, I got worried because you wouldn't pick up the phone. The sounds of the game are soothing. They are. I love the sounds of this game. Hey, where are you? When did you start? About 3 hours ago. So I can... This is the first time I'm actually able to control a character in this game. I can't go... The window's open. I didn't mean to go here first. Connie-chan? So I think we kind of get the implication of what happened to Connie Chan. Controlling the characters in the game, well. Hi, Kumbada. Firstly, you've reached the last stage. Thanks for playing till the end. I meant it when I said you're the only one who takes my game seriously. I thought hard and long about what you said. You were right. I'd lost myself. I was concentrating on what would sell. It wasn't for the money. It was more about pride. I wanted to prove I could make a hit and create something people would praise. I wanted to prove I'm capable. In the past, I was a lot more self-centered. I never thought of the player. I didn't care what they thought of my games. It was their fault if they didn't get it. I really believed that. I know I'm egotistical. But I felt so free then. I'd forgotten how I used to feel. But after you left, it all came back. So I made this game. This is just something I truly wanted to make. The publishers hated it, but I don't care about that anymore. It was fun to make. You've always asked why I make games, and I never gave you a proper answer. The truth is, I didn't know myself. That's why I couldn't answer you. But now I can tell you why. Tell me why I make games. Because it's fun. That's all. I want to tell you something, and this might cause you more trouble than good. But when I was making games with you, it was even more fun. So I wanted to ask you if you'd finish making this game with me. I don't care if it becomes the last game we make. Ad break incoming. Can we... Alright, we got 30 seconds before it starts. Try again. And I'll pause here for the moment. Because I think I know what I need to do here. Yeah. So we got the ad that's about to start. I want anyone that doesn't have, like, you know, a subscription to kind of, you know, see and kind of go from there with it. So I'm going to hold off just for a minute. And, let's see. Has the ad started yet? Or is there, like, it's saying the break's incoming, then there's a pause, then it starts? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Not yet, okay. Some fools in the world hide how they truly feel. They think if they tell the truth, people would think they're lame, or maybe think they're crazy. And they can't stand that, so they lie. Back to the start of the game. But because they're not very smart, they let the truth slip in places people would notice. That, to me, is one of the lamest things anyone could do. Goodbye, world.
The clock is ticking, mocking the scenery. Should I tell you this feels like a sorcery? Would you believe me
Yeah.
or simply disregard every
So
word
we
that
have,
I
you
say?
know, this going on right now, and the ads are coming on.
And I know that this ain't easy to wrap your head around, but
We'll get
if
some
you
thoughts on the game in
try
just a
to
moment.
hear
You
me,
know, what we've been able to see and things of that nature.
in my sleep,
Again, I love the music
I
in this
try
game.
not to keep the
I
memory
actually want to try to look up
but my heart
who
is
did
on
the music
my
for this.
sleeve.
I know the music might seem low energy to some, but we should be back from the ad now. So, if you're wondering what happened, um, yeah, it's good music. If you're wondering what happened, the game ended where Connie was no longer with the world, and we'll kind of do that one as far as the open window and what happened after that. It's not expressly stated how it happened, but that she took matters into her own hand, and and that Kumada came, I guess, a little bit too late. Not necessarily Kumada's fault. It's just what happened. And so the anxiety, the feelings of of being a failure, you know, all of those things kind of added up in the life of um, Connie. And there you go. There's your artist and the song. So, what takeaways do you think maybe we can get out of this game? Hey, programming by Connie and graphics by Kumada. Are you sure the game's alright like this? Of course. What now? Just. Why is it made like I died in the end? You asked for it. Something with a plot twist. Has metafictional ideas. And the protagonist dies unexpectedly. A story like this would get people talking, right? And so the positive thing is the fact that Connie actually isn't dead. But that was the last game that they made together. You know, that idea is, can we make one last game together? Goodbye World was it. So that's Goodbye World, a game that has a lot of focus on depression, anxiety, um, perfectionism, the fact that Connie began to kind of lose her focus and her own way, and that ended where she took her own life. And of course, the positive thing is the fact it actually didn't happen. Um, but that's Goodbye World. Um, I enjoy the themes that surround this game. And when you think about it from that standpoint, yeah, it's kind of a negative thought, negative feelings, negative end, very meta. Um, I really like the game though. Um, Actually, I just realized I read my review just then. Narrative discussions the difficult subjects of depression, anxiety, perfectionism, losing one way, and suicide in a manner that will likely hit home for many. I cannot recommend this enough. I I really enjoyed this, and I still enjoy it. It's not necessarily the positive thing that we may want or we think about, but I do think it's something that's well worth time. And this is something that I want to play a little bit more of on my channel is games like this. And I really hope that maybe through playing games like this, we might be able to, you know, realize that these are topics that need to be discussed. These are topics that, you know, we need to place some focus on because, you know, even though the game is set up in a very meta manner, there are people like this in our world today who are feeling these feelings, who are having these thoughts. And, you know, so hopefully playing games like this, you know, maybe open up some conversations, things of that nature. I am going to be looking into the music. What is the bonus? What is the bonus in this game? I never looked at the bonus. Oh. Oh, does it mean I can play this game from the beginning? Blocks. Yeah, so question is, can I, you know, can we make this? So, what are thoughts that you guys might have about this? Challenge to go to Walmart, so I guess we're going to Walmart. Yeah, you have fun with that. Die, Goomba! So, like, and just to give an idea, one game that I'm wanting to play soon is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I think, you know, one or two might be familiar with it. But there's a game that I'm wanting to play. It's kind of a visual novel, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. You know, how I want to work that. But I want to play through Sin Therapy sometime in the future. Cosmoronic actually got me, Vampire Therapist. And so that will be... Oops, wrong button. That will be something that I'm playing sometime in the future. But I think playing some of these games that have kind of a mental health narrative will be a good thing. Not only for the sake of... I need to check a couple of things first. And that's understandable. I don't know why, but it's satisfying dropping blocks on their stupid heads. Like I said, I don't know why. It's just very nice and cathartic. I want to see if I actually beat this, or if I'm just as bad at this game as I think I'm going to be. Alright, go back and get this. This will be kind of what we do, closing this thing out. Okay, yeah, the key's up there, so I need to... over here. Grab that key and grab those, and we're golden. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're good. We are golden. So I just want to see if the levels are the same as they were before, out of pure curiosity, and I will defend a statement I made earlier. I would play this, which I am now, but I mean, I would very much enjoy playing a game like this. That way I don't have to worry about dodging you later. But I think we had a neat little day today as far as picking out games. We had 2 games that, like, I'll be honest, one of them I don't know, I still don't know to this very moment what to make of it. In Terraro, Goodbye World, I really enjoyed, and, I'm just be up front, I wasn't a huge fan of Rental. Rental just, I nuts. I still don't understand the, what the appeal was to that game. You know? It wasn't terrible per se, I don't know, there's just something about it that I just didn't like. I think it might have been the fact that the game runs on the idea of the anticipation of terror. And so you're going the entire time just expecting that terror to hit you at any moment. And when it doesn't come, you kind of left feeling disappointed, I guess is the best way I can put it. The fact that I'm still playing this, I think, says something about what I think of Goodbye World. Okay, we're gonna let that go down and come back up. I posted bad today, feel tired from yesterday. Yeah. You definitely need to keep a watch on that, considering everything that happened yesterday. Ah, I messed up! Hope my mess up wasn't one of those, like, now I can't beat the stage mess ups. That would be bad. That's not good. Alright, another stage down. So, now we're getting into the realm where I started dying a lot. But I think I understand what I need to do next. I bought some good trash today. Alright, lay it on me. What good trash did you get? I'm very curious now. Dedge. Okay, so I actually know somebody, or let me rephrase that, I knew somebody that was, I believe, one of the developers of Road Rage. No, wait. Is Road Rage the, Simpsons Crazy Taxi? Or is that no, it's Hit and Run that I'm thinking about. I knew someone that was one of the developers on, Hit and Run. But Road Rage was basically Simpsons Crazy Taxi. Yeah. No! I messed that up by accident. Yeah, that was it. Hit and Run is the one I was thinking of. I would be so curious about what Roller Rescue would be. Like that just you've got my attention there. And I'm just gonna be dying a bunch at this point, aren't I? Alright. I will be there in just a minute. Okay? I know what I should have done. I'm going to stop the stream here to check on my wife. Want to say thank you to everyone who joined the stream today. I'm going to let you stare at Nancy as we fade out. Want to say thank you to everyone to join the stream today. Thank you for Mad King Colo for the follow. And I had a good day. Hope to catch streamers. So glad streamed. I was able to watch them. I'll get into some of that later as far as why I haven't been streaming a lot lately. I appreciate your presence. I got a yawn out when I did that. You guys mean a lot to me. The fact that you're here, the fact that, you know, even when you're not here, like, even though we're a small group, I'm grateful that you're here, grateful for your presence, and I hope everything's going well for you guys, and if it's not, I hope things will improve for you guys sometime in the very near future. I hope you all have a great day. I'll be not streaming next week because I'm going to be in southern Alabama visiting with my parents. And so, you know, we'll be down there for Thanksgiving. But the week after Thanksgiving, I'll be back and streaming, and I will see you guys then. Hope you all have a great day. We will see you in the next one. Bye now.